guys, it's Sarah. Welcome back to my channel. Today's video is another Empties video. I say another Empties video because I feel like I am just constantly filming Empties videos. I feel like I do these so often, but I have already filled up, way more than filled up, this little basket that I have where I keep my empties. So I figured I might as well go ahead and film another one because otherwise this basket is just going to go crazy. Empties videos are actually, I have to say, probably my favorite type of video to film because there's just something really fun and really satisfying about going back through all the products that you've used up. I always feel really accomplished when I use up a full product, and I feel like I can give you guys my true, honest opinion on it because I have actually gone to the trouble of using the product up in its entirety. So I hope you enjoy this video and find it helpful, and I'm just going to go ahead and dive in. I'm just going to start on top. So this one right here is the Alba Botanica Hawaiian Conditioner in the Drink It Up Coconut Milk variety, and this, first of all, smells amazing. It just smells like a tropical vacation, so I always love using it simply for that reason alone, but it also did a great job moisturizing my hair, which is what it's meant for. So I do recommend this. It's quite affordable. I even got it on sale. I find it on sale a lot at my local grocery store, so definitely recommend checking this out if you have not already. Okay, this is the Aubrey brand Cream Shave in the scent White Tea and Citrus. I cut this open because I wanted to get all of it out. There was not a lot of product in here. This is supposed to be 4 fluid ounces. This lasted me like maybe a month and a half, and I don't even shave that often at all. So I was a little disappointed. It smells good. I'll say that. I didn't think it was all that great. It's really just a cream. It doesn't lather or foam, which can be okay, but I didn't really care for this formula. I didn't find that it gave me a really nice, like, close shave like I wanted, so I wouldn't recommend this. This is one of my favorite face washes of all time. It's the Alba Botanica Even Advanced Sea Mineral Cleansing Gel. I've talked about this on my channel a lot. I feel like it's a great cleanser for all skin types. Personally, I have oily/combination skin, and it works amazingly for me. Also acne-prone skin. I found that I don't know, I just feel like it does something really good for my skin. I feel like it's really healthy for me. So I like this. I recommend it. Again, very affordable. This is another hair product. It's a conditioner, the Maple Holistics Argan Conditioner. This brand actually sent this to me for review, and I did review it on my blog. I will link that blog post in the description box if I can remember. But that blog post has all the information on this, so I won't talk too much about it because if you want to know more, you can just check out that blog post. But overall, I thought it was pretty good. Alright, this is probably the biggest product in here. It's the Dr. Bronner's Hemp Almond Pure Castile Soap. This is a huge bottle, and I finished the whole thing. I used it mainly for body wash, but I also used it to make a floor cleaner to mop my floors. I used it to make a foaming hand soap, and it has this whole list of ways that you can use it by diluting it with different amounts of water. And then there are even more ways if you just look it up online. You can use it for, again, like I said, foaming hand soap. You can use it for a variety of different cleaners, dish soap, body wash. So I think this stuff is amazing. It also smells really good. This hemp almond scent is absolutely heavenly. Oh, and I used this to clean my makeup brushes. That was another way that I used it. Okay, I think this is the last hair product in here. It's the Giovanni Tea Tree Triple Threat Invigorating Shampoo. Just fine. I had no complaints about it. I didn't think it was amazing, but I didn't think it was bad either. So really, you know, affordable if you're looking for something affordable like that. And it's for all hair types. Now I will say that it does claim to alleviate a dry, flaking scalp. And I have been struggling with a little bit of that issue for a while now, and I will say that this did not do anything to help that particular problem. So I will say that. I've got some more skincare products. This is the Andalou Naturals Ultra Sheer Daily Defense Facial Lotion with SPF 18. Again, I cut this open so I could get all of it out. This was a good like morning time moisturizer. Although I don't think it's the best if you have oily skin. It definitely can make you greasy. So that's probably why it says that it's meant for, I'm pretty sure this said on the box that it came in that it was best for dry or very dry skin. And obviously I don't have dry or very dry skin, but if you do, you probably would like this better than I did. Here's another face cream. Again, I've been doing this a lot, cutting things up to get all of it out, because you'd be surprised how much is left in these types of containers. This is the Wonder Seed facial cream. I use this at night because it doesn't have SPF, and it was fine. It had a weird smell. Not a smell that I'm a huge fan of, but it was tolerable, and I thought it did okay. I didn't notice any miraculous results, but it was fine. Alright, this is something that I'm not sure if it's actually still cruelty-free. It's from the brand Seventh Heaven, or Montagne. I never know how to say this. Montagne Jeunesse, I think. It's their Passion Peel-Off Mask. It was very strongly scented. And this says it's for all skin types, so I used it, and I thought it was fine, but I'm not going to purchase from this brand until I know for sure whether or not they're cruelty-free. Another thing about this that annoyed me just a little bit, is it says, "We're vegetarian and animals are our friends. That's why we don't bash bunnies or add bits of animals." That kind of makes it sound like they don't use animal products, but one of these ingredients, lactoperoxidase, it says in parentheses milk origin, which obviously is not vegan, so it's fine if it contains that ingredient. Like, that's not what bothers me. What bothers me is that they claim not to use bits of animals in their products. That's the part that annoys me. I just feel like that's super misleading. So, yeah, just one small complaint that I had. But again, until I know for sure that they're cruelty-free, I will not be buying from this brand again. Here's another face mask from a brand that I love called Paula's Choice. You've probably heard of it if you've ever watched my channel before. It's their Skin Balancing Oil Absorbing Mask. I don't really remember how this did on my skin, but I think it was good. I don't remember it doing anything negative, so yeah, I wish I could remember, but this was just like a sample, so I just can't remember. Another little Paula's Choice sample. This is their Smooth Finish Conditioner. I took this with me on vacation. This is one of those things that I probably wouldn't purchase just because it's Paula's Choice. It's probably really expensive, and I don't need an expensive conditioner. Like, I can just buy a cheap one from Alba Botanica. I don't need anything special like this. So, and I don't think it did anything special either. Alright, another thing from Paula's Choice, this is something that I have bought many times, and it's their Clear Daily Skin Clearing Treatment. It's their benzoyl peroxide. This is the extra strength one. This is something that I've been meaning to repurchase, but I just haven't gotten around to it yet. But this is really good for acne-prone skin. I find that it does keep my acne at bay, so I definitely do recommend this product. I think this is the last skincare product in here. This is the Andalou Naturals Luminous Eye Serum. Again, cut it into little pieces. But I like this eye serum. It was pretty good, pretty affordable. It feels refreshing going on the skin. It's really hard to say if products like this do anything to like prevent wrinkles or anything like that. But I liked it, I think. Here's a deodorant that I used up. This is the Schmidt's Bergamot Lime deodorant. It's the kind that comes in this little jar, and it comes with this little adorable spatula right here, and you use this to just scoop it out, and then I would just get some on my hand and rub it on my armpit. I have to say, I don't love that method of applying deodorant. It's a little inconvenient because I get it all over my hand, and then afterwards I have to wash my hands, and it's just, I don't know, not my preferred method. Since then, I have been using their regular stick form, same scent, Bergamot Lime. I think the formula might be a tiny bit different, but I think I like this kind just a tad better because of the convenience factor, and also because I think it just works slightly better. So that's that. Alright, a couple of toothpaste. This is the Tom's Whole Care Peppermint toothpaste. Not much to say about that. It's a fine toothpaste. And also the Trader Joe's Anti-Cavity Peppermint toothpaste with baking soda and fluoride. This is probably one of the most affordable cruelty-free toothpaste you can find. It's about $3 at Trader Joe's. I don't think I like this toothpaste very much just because I don't like the way it tastes. It tastes kind of, I guess it tastes a lot like baking soda, and it sort of leaves like a bitter aftertaste. And I feel like it doesn't really leave my mouth feeling as clean as I want it. But it's a good toothpaste to try out. A product that I have repurchased time and time again is their clear lash and brow gel. I use both sides for my brows. I've talked about this a million times on my channel, so I'm not going to go too far into it, but pretty much it's just a clear brow gel, and it sets my brows in place. It really holds them down throughout the day, and I just think it's a great product. I think it's $2, so you can't go wrong with that. This next thing is the Essence Nail Art Express Dry Drops. Essence is a gray area brand on Logical Harmony, so I won't be repurchasing from them until, if they do become truly cruelty-free, then I would purchase from them, but for now I won't. This is just, it has this little dropper, and the product that was inside, you put it on your nails when they're still wet, and it's supposed to help them dry. It did do that for me. It did a pretty good job, but I don't think I really would need a product like this because I already have a top coat from Orly that makes my nails dry fast, so I don't really need something like this anyway. Last thing is this mascara from Pacifica. It's the Aquarian Gaze Water Resistant Long Lash Mineral Mascara. This is okay. I don't think most people would like this. It's got just kind of a regular rubber bristle brush, but the formula itself doesn't really build a whole lot of volume and length. It's just kind of an average mascara. Now I will say it does have good staying power. It doesn't smudge or flake throughout the day, at least on me. But because it's water resistant, it's a little bit harder to remove. So that's one problem that I have with it. And it's also around $14, which is kind of pricey for me. There are cheaper mascaras at the drugstore that are cruelty-free and that I like better than this, but I have heard better things about some of Pacifica's other mascaras, so I may give those a try in the future. But anyway, so those are all of the products that I've used up recently. I feel like that was just a really long video. I hope it wasn't too long, and my voice is tired, so anyway, I hope you found this helpful and enjoyable to watch. If you did, you can subscribe if you'd like to, and I will talk to you next time. Bye!